So today and tomorrow, I wanted to focus on a couple of last Advent thoughts before I launch into my uh, December 1st to 24th regular Advent series. So today, I just wanted to talk about where the word Advent and where the season of Advent comes from. The word Advent is an English word, obviously, that comes out of a Latin word adventus, which means coming or the arrival. So through Advent season, we are waiting for the arrival of the King of Kings. And so we're waiting for Christmas. And during that season, we prepare. We prepare our hearts, prepare our bodies, prepare our minds for that arrival. And the beauty of the idea of the Advent season is that it's the beginning of the Christian calendar, not the end. And so, really, the first day of Advent is New Year's Day. So, Happy New Year's to those of you who celebrate Advent. The idea through Advent is for us to focus on three tenses of the past, the present, and the future. The past being that Jesus came to us as a human being. That's the word we use called incarnate, that God became incarnate, that God took on human flesh and dwelt among us. In fact, that's what the Bible has to say, is that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Or Eugene Peterson's beautiful translation called The Message says that the Word became flesh and moved into the neighborhood. And I love that very much. And so God showed us what God is really like by walking among us 2,000 years ago, and we focus on that. And then God is with us today, so we think about the present tense as well, that Jesus is here in our lives, in our hearts. Some of us say in the form of the Holy Spirit that right now God, Jesus, is alive in us. And so we focus on what that means for us today, and not only what it will mean for us tomorrow, what it meant for us 2,000 years ago. And then finally, we also focus on the future tense, that God, that Jesus will come once again, once and for all, to make everything right. So for us as Christians, as people who celebrate Advent, we think about these three tenses, and we not only think about them, not only do we sit around waiting for God to show up, but we are also working towards trying to bring the world back to the way we think it should look, or a place of shalom, a place of peace. And that's what I'll talk about tomorrow, is getting ready for, preparing for, through Advent, the arrival of the King once and for all.